I am out here. Mike Perkins.
Yeah, Mike Perkins.
Okay, you're from Dayton, Ohio. You live in the Wright-Dunbar district.
I live on Horace Street.
Yes, and you were part of the Occupy Dayton movement, and you've moved it over to Occupy Edwin C. Moses.
Yeah, we're actually just a different branch of the same movement. We're in solidarity with Occupy Wall Street and the global Occupy movement.
Okay.
Wright State has their own, Eaton has their own, Edwin C. Moses has their own, and the Courthouse Square has their own. So we're trying to spread out.
You have a totally different thing where you guys want to take projects within the city of Dayton, which has obviously been economically ravaged over the last 30 or 40 years, and turn them into business spaces. Tell me about, we're here at the old Gem City Ice Cream Company in West Dayton. Tell me about what you guys want to do with this and how you took your frustration with Occupy downtown into let's do something meaningful for the community and to help the movement.
Sure. It's our position that the Occupy movement, supporting the Occupy movement globally is excellent. It's a wonderful thing. It needs to happen. Some of us have been waiting for it our whole lives. But what we've decided is how we can affect the local community, our neighborhoods, is where we can make the biggest bang for our buck. And so this is kind of how this project came along. This Gem City Ice Cream Building is the home to the first and second Wright Brothers Cycle Exchange here in Dayton, Ohio. It's slated to be demolished, to my understanding, in 2013. It looks like they started demolishing the fence today.
Yeah.
Not sure why I wasn't contacted. So basically the object of the game is to restore that building, turn the Wright Brothers Bicycle Shop into a museum. We'd like to put an old-fashioned ice cream parlor right next to it. And then we want to start adding in additional businesses. The first business that we'd like to put in would be a farmer's market in this area right here. And then hopefully we can take it partly underneath the first floor as well. We'll use the revenue from that to put back into the building and restore the museum, build the ice cream shop. We're looking at maybe putting a butcher in there, an eco store, maybe a clothing store, that sort of thing. Hopefully we'll sell a lot of locally produced items. All our vegetables and produce we'll get locally. We'll try to keep it within maybe 50, 60 miles. Maybe take some produce from the community gardens. So that's kind of our general plan. And hopefully we can get the city to work with us. And
have you guys contacted the city yet?
Yeah, I've been in contact with the city. I had a meeting with Chris Lipson, the head of the Economic Development Department. He was a very nice gentleman. Provided us some additional information that we needed. He's getting some paperwork together that the city has on file, interfacing with the Department of Planning and some other people. Basically, he's waiting for us right now to give him a full business proposal, which we posted online now. It's still kind of a draft, a document kind of in the works. Hopefully we can get some people to chime in and help us perfect the document, but we'd like to get that to him by the end of this week.
If anyone wants to get a hold of you and help you guys, are you having meetings, or how can they get in touch with you guys?
Well, we're doing a lot of stuff online. That's the easiest way to get in contact with us. You can look on Facebook, the Sustainable Community Project, and become one of our members there if you'd like. Night Shift Michael, Occupy at gmail.com.
Okay.
Phone number might be a little easier. It's a little bit weird, but the area code is area code 217-273-8388. And, of course, you can find us on Occupy Dayton, Edwin C. Moses on Facebook as well.
Okay. Now, would you like to see some of the Occupy movements, obviously you probably like to, and it's something I've talked about, actually get involved in taking the power back within the power system?
Oh, absolutely. That's all part and parcel of the whole thing. We move into the communities, we develop properties, create jobs, provide services to neighborhoods that are desperately in need of services, and then we look at running for public office. I'm currently looking, Clayton Lucky, he's term limited. I'm looking at possibly running for his position right here in the 39th. And we just have opportunities all over the place. School boards, city council, city commissioners. I mean, it's wide open. Hopefully that's what will come out of this movement is some people running for political office and doing some positive things.
Do you have any certain, like, if you were elected next week, anything you would like? Obviously, as part of the legislature, you've got one vote. But anything you would definitely be like, this is what I'm going to champion in the State House?
Well, my wife, her career path has been economic development. She's worked for municipalities, that sort of thing. And that's kind of where my heart is as well. How do we develop properties, especially transitional neighborhoods, in order to better our community. Dayton, I've been a lot of places, lived in California, Chicago, the whole 9 yards. I've never been a place that I've loved as much as Dayton. You just got a lot of potential here. More patents per capita than any place in the world.
Home of the funk.
Yeah, I don't know what they put in the water here, but it's a fantastic place, and we're really lucky that Dayton's here, and we just need to support it and help it grow.
You live down here in the Wright-Dunbar district, and you've been in the inner city. One of the biggest problems we have is probably the perception of the inner city. You've also been a police officer for many years. How scared do you really think Dayton is compared to like real large cities? I've heard guys from New York, it's like, what are the suburbanites afraid of?
Yeah,
I mean, this is, you've been to New York, Boston, LA, it ain't nothing.
Yeah, again, I spent a lot of time in California and Chicago and that sort of thing. It doesn't scare me at all. We're small enough here to where it's not out of control, and we're small enough where we still have a chance to fix it. I'd like to see us become a model city for the rest of the nation. I mean, I think we really have the ability to do that here. It's just a matter of having the willingness to make it happen.
Is there any other groups that you're trying to, obviously the city, or that you would like to see or invite right now to say, hey, let's get involved in this. Let's start fixing these places up and showing them.
Yeah, actually what we've done is on the Facebook page for the Sustainable Community Project, we've got the likes on there. And those are the people that we intend on partnering with. It's a pretty long list. We got everybody from the Metro Library to historical preservation organizations, farmers markets. I mean, it's really going to take a community to make this thing happen. So my goal is to cast that net out as wide as possible and pull as many good people as possible to get stuff done.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I think that'll do it. Okay. I just wish that they would have left my fence, or at least let me know what was going on with it. Maybe could have stored it somewhere. Or
how the people in the community reacted to any of these plans, if any of them know about it.
Yeah, we're still pretty new. I'm not sure what the saturation in the community is like. We're going to get on the Wright-Dunbar Homeowners Association's page this evening and give them some information. I'm hoping that group right there will be a really progressive group and want to become involved. This directly affects them, and we're trying to provide services to them, so it makes sense.
Thank you for your time today, and good luck with this project.